You know the drill. Before we get into the video, first we hydrate and then we educate. I've got a very, yeah, that's enough.
Hey guys, here is the moon behind all of these disgusting chemicals. Barium, aluminum, a bunch of other toxic
I don't feel this needs a full hydration and education, but you know, those are clouds, my guy. Bog standard H2O, just floating in the sky, and the titanium and barium and all that sort of stuff. Unless you've just finished watching a firework display, because some fireworks have those chemicals, because when those chemicals go boom, they make pretty colors. But even then, like those chemicals fall back down to earth through the clouds and get purified, so they don't affect us. So
Here's the moon. If the moon is a solid rock, right?
Mm-hmm.
The moon is a solid rock.
Mm-hmm.
How can we see blue behind it?
What?
How? It's way out in outer space, about 235,000 kilometers away in deep, dark space, and it's a huge rock. How the fuck do we see blue behind it when it's only a half moon?
Hang on a second. Enhance. 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 I don't see any blue behind the moon. Are you talking about the fact that we can see the blue of our atmosphere around the moon when the moon is in the darkness of space, or something along that? Or are you talking about the slight blue hue that the moon has over it? Or are you asking how we can see the moon during the daylight? I don't fully understand the question here, but we're going to go with one of those two. Now, we can see a blue hue in front of the moon, well, because we're looking at the moon through our atmosphere. Our atmosphere refracts light at such a rate that, in such a way that only the blue hue remains, and we're looking through it. Therefore, it's like looking at something past a pane of glass. If the pane of glass is coloured, you see the object slightly coloured. So we're seeing the moon slightly coloured because we're looking at it through our atmosphere. And the reason we can see the moon during daylight is because, well, the moon is reflecting the sun's light, which makes the moon quite bright, because the lunar surface is very, very fine, dusty powder, but it is very reflective. So it is a very bright object in the sky. So whilst we can't see stars and stuff during the daytime, we can see the moon because of its proximity from Earth and also the brightness of it. And if neither of those answers answer the question that you asked in this video, I'm terribly sorry, but there is no blue behind the moon. We can't see behind the moon because, you know, the moon is in the way. Meh.